Продължаваме напред. Надявам се сте се така разкекерчили. Една разходка сте направили, водичка, биричка, ячице, това. Аз всъщност си налях сега една друга биричка. Пак на сепия. Само че този път е смаш. Така, дето е single malt, single hop. С галакси, хмела. И е по-горчива. Очаквам да е по-горчива. Отколкото да има вкус. Някакъв вкус. Хубаво мирише. Да. Малко по-горчива, отколкото да има вкус на цитруси, които се и очакваше. Яка е. Добре. На здраве, деценка. Сепия брънк, правят хубави бирички. Браво. Антена, джип, нип. Айде да почнем.
Thank God the owner of the heliport also sells cars. Indez would have brought down our helicopter without a thought.
Антената. Repair.
It's a little loose. If I apply some pressure here and bend it a little there, it breaks and ends up in my pocket.
Okay.
Maybe it will finally be of some use. A self-made fish hook. Doctor. Useless. If Faye is right, all roads to the driving there would be suicide. Proper tools. Finally. It's much lighter than I thought. Let's see then. A screw, a nut. That's it. Great.
Окей, има някакво болче. Гайка.
What else is there to say? Based on years of experience, I'd say it's still as empty, and I am right.
Добре.
That doesn't make any sense.
Еми да, ама все пак.
Guessing won't. I don't. As I am a.
Какво?
My life. As a scientist, am I a handy?
Не, са правиш много мен, моля се.
I can see.
Добре. Я да го видим този сладур тук, бе, вижте го, бе. Абе, няма да бързам с хейт мейла, защото ми изглежда на интерактивен, че най-вероятно, защото да мърда, ама сега поне трябва да направиш лук. Лук. Честно, ако до края на нивото не мога да му направя лукет, да му се зарадвам. Хейт мейл.
A staple gun to staple boxes closed.
Окей, мога да го вземем. Да. Добре.
A staple gun. That doesn't make any. That doesn't make it.
Може да сложим.
I don't think that.
Бе, не, ама. Добре, напълнихме с някаква глупост. Така, още с никой не сме говорили. Болт.
That won't take us to the power plant.
Добре. Won't take us.
That won't.
Сещам аз как. Че точно на тейкнето да power plant.
Psst, Bent. Duva and I, we have a plan.
Which is?
We drink the guard under the table. And then we're gonna steal his clothes.
Gentlemen, next round. Volunteers first.
It's my turn. I have a good feeling about this.
All right. Which color?
Spades.
Correct.
Yeah! finally. Drink, drink.
I'd like to, but the beer's out.
Brilliant plan.
If we just had more beer.
Пияниц. Та вече ги е натопил. Телефон. Така. Гледал.
The light is shining extremely brightly into my eyes.
Кръв.
Weird. It didn't look like a church from the outside. How tasteless. Well, at least they didn't throw their waste into the forest. I see. It covered a hole. I can see through it to the other side. I wouldn't know how. There must be.
Пак много сложен.
Two hearts, side by side. Maida would have liked this.
Добре. Извинявам се. Аха. Добре. Аха. Добре. Ще напуснем тази зона, след като говорим с всички. Този телефон.
May I use your telephone?
Sure, if you have the change.
He looks comfortable.
Здрасте, Симон.
Morning.
Morning. You are with the others, right?
Who are you talking about?
The new team of technicians for the power plant. A small lady with a bun, a hysterical giant, and some guy who looks like you with better posture.
Oh, yes, I'm with them.
Thought so. What can I do for you?
Why is there a bar here in the middle of the jungle?
The bar is part of the river harbor. The workers from the power plant come here in the evenings to party. The power plant increases the country's quality of life, and I increase the quality of life at the power plant. I'm an important guy.
I'd rather say the power plant poisons the planet and you poison its workers.
There's enough poison for everyone.
Does the bar belong to Indez Industries as well?
The whole valley belongs to Indez Industries. Haven't you passed any of the checkpoints on your way here?
Checkpoints? With passport control and a security check?
Yeah, sure, the whole thing. You'd have to crash through the underbrush like a madman and get past all the mines if you wanted to avoid the checkpoints.
Like a madman? I see.
One flew east and one flew west and one flew over the cuckoo's nest.
What's the best way to get to the power plant?
Oh, well, that's a short trip. Just 2 miles downriver. If I notify Miss Buendia over at the power plant, she'll send a boat immediately. You just have to tell me your names, and I'll announce you.
Thanks. That's very kind of you. But we're fine on our own.
You do know that the river is the only access to the plant, don't you? If you try to travel by land, you'll find that the area is secured by electric fences, and the guards shoot everything that moves. Indez will be happy to send a boat to get you once he knows that you're here.
I'm sure he would, but for now, I have to decline. Isn't there a boat here already?
Only Jorge's and Benicio's patrol boat. They've been waiting all day for a mechanic to repair the old cow. Miss Buendia has been notified, but no one's here yet. It shouldn't concern you, though, because only security guards are allowed on that boat.
What was wrong with the boat again?
What's wrong with it is that it broke down. Jorge's waiting for the mechanic while Benicio's killing time with your friends. But as I said, you are not allowed on it anyway.
Bring me some coffee, please.
Sorry, no more coffee. The fresh supply is expected later today.
No coffee? In South America? We must have taken a wrong turn somewhere.
No, you made the right turn just at the wrong time. My bar was cramped with workers from the power plant 24/7 until yesterday. Then a committee in Norway threatened to put all of them out of work. It had something to do with an algae or some such. Anyway, we don't have any beer and booze anymore, and coffee's out too.
Has the mood improved by now?
Yeah, looks like the algae and their inventor blew up. The committee took the threats back. The workers are happy and the jobs are secure. The only one who has to suffer now is you. But, as I said, you'll get your coffee this evening at the latest.
That's all I needed, thanks.
Okay.
Окей. Добре. Маймун. Маймун.
That won't take us to the power plant.
Добре. Добре.
We spent our last vacation in Brazil, but I don't think he remembers. He was still a small child at the time.
Look, Bent, I got wasted. We're in the middle of the Brazilian jungle, only a few miles away from Indez's power plant, and your son is drinking with the guards. Great, ain't it?
No, it ain't great, but I haven't come here to, bark at you.
Really?
Duva, I'm sorry. I wasn't a good father, and, I made a real mess of things. Oh, well, why don't you just have another drink? Because that's all I wanted to say, really.
Bent? Let's save the world first before we save our relationship, shall we? I'd prefer to get the small things off the table before we start dealing with the big stuff.
Yes, of course. Take care, Duva.
You too.
And don't drink too much, hear me?
Ah, now you've ruined this beautiful goodbye.
I'm just saying.
Може да го удуша.
I am a scientist.
Има тук. Трябва най-вероятно това нещо по главата да му се изтъркаля. Как го усещава? Бам. Така. Гар.
One of Indez's security guards. He looks pretty harmless, except for that wild look in his eyes. A rusted, soft sheet with 2 holes on either end. This is a Casarillo del Indez ad, high-quality Brazilian wine with a Spanish name and owned by the devil. It bends easily, but it will be hard to secure it. I'll take the shield, bend it so the screw will go through the opening at both ends, secure it with the nut, and I'll have a self-made screw clamp in no time. Not bad.
Скици просто инженери.
I am a scientist. There must... no. Not the most robust construction, but it's enough for my purposes.
Какви са точно тия purposes?
Cheers to Bent Svensson.
Cheers to... Who is Ben Svensson?
Some crackpot scientist and eco-terrorist. Almost got me out of a job, the nutbag.
He should be quartered and hung. That's what I would do.
Not just you, Lars, not just you. What can I do for you, stranger?
Tell me more about this Svensson.
There's not much more to say. Unkempt gray hair, mustache, runs around in a lab coat all the time, talks gibberish. He's a laughing stock.
Then why is he so dangerous?
Turned out he was playing Frankenstein with swamp grass. Wanted to take over the energy market and put Indez out of business.
Mean piece of work.
He's got a son, too. Name's Duva. That one's really dangerous.
Duva, eh? Never heard of him.
You don't seem to be as drunk as the others.
Luck. Pure luck. The others must guess which suit I'm holding up. So far, they got 1 right out of 4. I'm sure Lady Luck's smiling on me today.
She probably studied statistics, too. You're not playing.
No, I'm just looking at my cards. The beer's out, and we can't play without beer.
That's good. You've had more than enough.
True for them, but not for me.
We'll get you. You just wait and see.
How? Without beer?
Maybe Ben Svensson isn't as bad as that.
Don't let his appearances deceive you. He's an energy imperialist of the worst kind.
Maybe his energy is better for the world than Indez's energy.
Pure imperialistic propaganda. I tell you, those self-appointed do-gooders just want to ruin the market. If they had any say in it, we wouldn't have private armies anymore either. And then I'd be out of a job for good.
Let's not paint such a bleak picture, shall we?
Right. Bent Svensson is dead. Case closed.
Do you work at the power plant?
Everyone round here's working for the... I had the graveyard shift at the eastern gate, and I want to get back to the barracks and catch some Z's.
But
our boat broke down and the mechanic hasn't gotten here yet. Wouldn't be all that bad if I wasn't wasting my time.
I am a mechanic.
You're not a mechanic. You're a scientist. Mechanics either wear oil-smeared coveralls or carry around pipe tongs.
You've got ideas.
Well, you recognized me as a violent elite soldier too, right? It's the equipment that counts.
Is the river the only access route to the power plant?
We also have a heliport, but that is only for Indez and his business partners.
And over land?
It's a minefield.
A minefield.
Those who are successful have enemies, and if you are clever to boot, you hire security experts like me.
Indez has a private army?
Yes, the cream of the crop, and also the most expensive.
I hope he has enough money left for reactor safety.
Why? We are the reactor safety. We see to it that no eco-fundamentalist can get into the power plant and mess things up.
So ecology is worse than radioactivity.
Now you sound like one of those who always want to discuss everything. I'm just doing my job.
Have fun.
We will.
Значи те нямате биричка. Това е лошо.
He's drunk. I wonder if that changes him somehow.
Oh, yeah.
You are playing a drinking game?
Yep. Wanna join?
I want you to become sober and help.
We are helping. We're helping, see? Benicio draws a card and we guess the suit. If we're right, he has a drink. And once he's drunk enough, we'll steal his clothes. Very simple.
How's it going with the plan?
We are out of beer.
But what's the score?
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
If Shelly's shells seashells by the cheese store.
More beer. We need more beer. We'll get him.
You'll not get far in this state.
Why? Where do I want to get to?
You wanted to come with us to the power plant to write an article about us.
Oh, why don't you just tell me what happened afterwards?
That's assuming we make it out alive.
See, that's why I'm getting hammered.
Are all your articles secondhand?
Not all of them. Most of it is my own work.
So you make up the stories. Why doesn't that surprise me?
Hey, I can't sell the truth if it won't make the cover. So what if an old lady becomes a hot blonde and a monk becomes a murderer?
And what do you make of two drunken good-for-nothings?
Holmes and Watson.
Can you lend me some money?
Why me?
Because you were the only one to exchange money at the heliport.
Oh, damn it, you got me. Here, take it, but don't spend it all at once, will ya?
Thanks. I'm not gonna watch.
Така, добре. Пари.
It's not much, but it should be enough for now.
За какво обаче?
I can see from here that not working. I am a scientist.
Добре, тогава защо отиваш? А това гледало не може ли някакси да го преместим?
The light is shining extremely brightly into my eyes. Not working. I don't. No.
Yeah.
Not working. Guessing won't get.
Това гледало някакси тук долу да дойде и те да гледат картата. Я видим нещо друго, дали се е появило като...
What can I do for you?
That's all I needed.
Okay.
Я видим тук нашия приятел. Няма... Добре... Ето е дупката. Добре. О, какво е това, човек? Нещо, това вече... ето го този. Нещата тук са съвсем различни. Сервеса, бе, цяла каса с сервеси.
Away with it.
Вземи го.
There must.
Чакай, той 100%.
I have to attach the tarp before I can staple it.
Ето.
A white flag won't stop the climate change. It's time. A white.
Някакъв дух.
I wouldn't know.
Бира, това е супер.
Luckily, someone thought of storing it in a cool place. Luckily, someone thought of. If we are still alive 1 week from now, but certainly not of this swill. If we are still alive, but certainly. I doubt that Brazilian beer is served warm. I doubt that Brazil. Guessing won't get me. The end device is on the other side of the wall. The end device is on the.
Нещо изключихме.
I wonder what this cable is for. I can see the guards' cards, but that doesn't do me any good, since they've stopped playing for now. There's a hole in the wall. I wouldn't know. No.
Плъг. Тук ще има някакъв пъзел с плъговете точно. Кое да изключиш, кое да включиш. То има нещо тук нарисувано, ама... Добре, нека да видим това първо. Това е по-интересно.
A swamp boat. That could be our ticket to the power plant.
Точно. Вижте тук какво има пати. Така... И аз този господин, вижте го какъв е партизан.
I don't like it at all.
И аз, ама.
Excuse me, is that your boat?
None of your business.
May I ask you a question anyway?
No. Bugger off.
Аре бе, копеле. Искаш ли бира?
I don't think that...
Добре, окей, плък. Плюс. И още един. Нали? Огледалото.
The light is shining extremely brightly into my eyes.
Това трябва да направим.
Either God just withheld...
Те трябва да говорим.
What can I do for you?
Не.
That's all I...
Okay.
Я? Ей,
Faye? How's your cough?
Better. And I'm not coughing blood anymore.
As soon as we've saved the algae, you must go to a hospital.
Yes, sure.
тя не иска. Ама явно, защото там в бъдещето нещо лекарите не са като сегашните.
What was it?
Find a way to the
Fine.
Okay.
Добре.
See you later.
Искаш ли нещо да ти дам? Бира?
I wouldn't know...
Чай малко. Да дам бира.
You're out of beer, right?
Nothing. I'm expecting a delivery this afternoon. And if I get thirsty before then, I still have my hidden stash behind the house.
Ела той защо сега ми го казва това? В смисъл, аз съм го намерил вече.
I doubt that...
Чакайте сега. Според мен това е пъзела. Трябва е това да изгори.
Without the light, I look as dull as ever.
Not now, Ben. I don't have time right now.
There. You can continue the game.
Oh, thank you. Well, gentlemen, let's continue.
Така.
I can see the guard's cards and of these old diamonds.
Diamonds, okay.
How's it going with...
Ed Knott was shot and Sam Shot was not shot, so it's better to be shot than not.
Blah, 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 blah.
We're so close to winning, but we need a more refined strategy.
You better leave the thinking to someone else.
Whatever.
I'm not... Excuse me?
What's up, Mr.
You're still not...
Years of training. Lars would have to get it right several times to drink me under the table.
Hey, I've got some right.
Not enough.
Мога да му ги кажа.
Have fun.
We will.
I told I have to save the world first.
I can see that.
Мога ли да кажа дървото? Open.
Do you want me to open the beer for you?
Well, that would be great, mister. You can use the bottle opener on my key ring.
May I?
Sure, mister. But don't forget to put them back.
Аха. Аха.
That doesn't make any... My life might have been... That'd be a waste. I don't think...
Just put it back on the table.
Добре.
I should wait until...
I refuse to drink when.
At least you've...
Мога ли някак си да им кажа?
I
Добре.
How's it going?
He's.
Bob.
We're so close.
You better leave.
Whatever.
I'm not gonna...
Добре, плъгна. Сега това ако го плъгнем, какво ще стане?
Well, what do you say? What am I holding?
Could it be hearts?
Wrong. You take a drink.
Diamonds.
Хубаво да.
No thanks, I've already taken more than enough.
Това пуснахме тук.
Two hearts, side by side.
Може би трябва да им дам сигнал с етиз. Защо изчезва така? Не се знае, някакъв бък в играта.
How's it going with the...
He's too.
Ed Knott was
Bob.
We're so close.
You better...
Whatever.
I'm not... Hearts.
Hearts. Аха. Use.
Well, what do you say?
Could it be.
Right. I take a drink.
I don't know what's attached.
Use.
Well,
Neither. I said.
wrong.
Не. А това?
Well,
Could it be.
wrong.
Spades.
Как да го направим на Spades? Добре, use.
Well, I bet you...
Does it have anything to do with mirrors?
No answer is consent. You take a drink.
Какво?
Well, what suit?
Square? Rectangle?
Do you even know what cards look like? You take a drink.
Spades.
Spades. Добре. Сега това... Окей.
Well, what do you say? What am I holding?
Could it be hearts?
Wrong.
Сега не мога да разбера.
Spades.
Я.
Well, what do you say? Could it be wrong? It's wrong.
Бах ти, тия двете са хардс. Целя?
Spade.
Еми спейд зона.
Well, do you even know what?
Добре, окей.
I'd like to take a closer look.
Only us and technical staff may get on the boat. You don't look like no technical staff, and you're none of us. Get lost.
Добре. Да, бот нещо мога ли?
A swamp boat. That could be our...
Как?
Ah, there's the plate with the boat type. Amazon Buggy C600.
Това защо? Аз кетка колко. Един човек са блъснали патки, змии. О, боже.
Ah, there's the plate.
Чакай. Exhaust pipe.
Get away from the boat.
Wind, yeah.
I said bugger off.
Добре. Добре, сега това като е включено, то е огледалото. Аз как да им подсказвам?
Either God...
Нещо тук. Масата. Тук. Добре, нека да говорим с... Те пак са си.
Faye?
Не.
See you...
What can I do for you?
That's all I needed.
Okay.
Така нищо не мога да направя тук.
Do you want me to open the...
Well, that would be great. You can use...
Нещо мога да ги разгледам.
May I?
Sure.
Я.
Now I only have to repair the boat. Then I can let Faye know we're ready to leave.
Ама как?
Now I only have...
Не може. Не. Нещо тук да липсва. Мира. Нещо тук. Каквото и бе.
This is the manual for the swamp boat. And there's the number of a service hotline below the title. I'll memorize that, just in case.
Hands off!
All right, all right.
Я.
I'd like to take a
Only us and get lost.
Я, чакай сега ще да ги разпитам тия за това. Я.
I said
Добре, чакай малко. Я. Моля да го разпитам този.
Excuse me?
What's up, mister?
Не.
Have fun.
We will.
Едва ли, ама. Я. Не.
I'm not gonna...
Бармана може да е.
What can I do for you?
What was wrong?
What's wrong with Jorge's waiting for, but as I...
That's all I need.
Okay.
Не.
No, it works differently, but it's very considerate of you to ask. Sure, thanks.
Тук е така лек бъг в играта.
Faye? What was it you...
Find a way.
Fine.
Okay.
See you later. I'm starting to get used to her. Faye? See you later.
Как да го излъжем, че сме механи? Те казаха, че ти трябва да си мръсен. Ето го нещото, което да е мръсно. Я чакай малко. Айде, давай.
What a clumsy try at hiding our tracks. The tarp is like one of transparent. I have to attach the tarp. What a clumsy.
Добре, не сме пробвали телефона.
Hey, that's not for free.
How much is it?
Show me how much you've got, and I'll tell you if it's enough.
Will that be enough for a call?
Sure. That'll be enough for several calls. Indez is paying the bill anyway.
And what did I give you the money for?
Service charge.
Кава.
I hate hotlines, but I've got no choice.
Сега ще се обадим на хотлайна.
Transport Boats and Manufacturing, Inc.
Are your boats environment friendly?
That depends. Do you not value comfort, safety, and storage space?
It was a general question. Are your boats environment friendly?
If you ask like that, then yes. We have boats like that. But they don't come cheap.
I understand. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Transport
I desperately...
just one boat? We usually only take bulk orders. Where do you want it delivered?
To the Brazilian jungle, near the Indez power plant.
To the Brazilian jungle.
Yes, can you deliver at once? She hung up. I would have done the same.
Not now. Not. 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 Not.
Do you need a mechanic?
That's Yorga's problem, not mine. If you see someone running around with a toolbox, send him directly to Yorga. He's waiting by the boat, right behind the hut.
Уж не се сетих за това. Добре, айде. Мислех, че трябва да сложа мръсна престилка. Добре, хайде. Хоп.
Tools. See?
So?
I'm a mechanic, specialized in airboats. May I take a look?
A Bible doesn't make a pope. First, you gotta tell me what engine we're using.
A Dunham ZX7.
Nice try, but the Dunham is a fogger motor.
How would you know?
I killed vermin on a plantation before I came here.
And now you're in Emilio Indez's private army. Interesting career choice.
Nah, I'm still doing the same thing. The vermin just got bigger.
I see.
Good.
Окей. Най-вероятно ще трябва да питаме по телефона. Чакайте, тук става нещо. Той нещо не ми е ясно как ще го минем този квест. Аха. Ето сега се появи. Що не... Да, то ние не знаем какво да питаме все пак.
I have a question about one of your engines.
What type of boat?
It's an Amazon buggy C600.
And what engine?
It's a serial engine.
Just a second.
Всичките имат еднакъв тъч, сериален.
Are you talking about the Drifter TTX?
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Окей, айде. Надявам се това да не трябва да го правя 100 000 пъти. Бам.
If you are a
You were using a Drifter TX.
Right.
So now that I've proven that I'm the mechanic, why don't you tell me what's wrong with her?
The exhaust is blocked. The wind rudder ripped, and the fuel hose leaks.
Okay.
What's up?
Something's wrong with the exhaust?
I bet someone pulled a prank and stuffed something in there. When I began my shift, everything was still fine.
Who would do something like that?
Same people who use black smoke to fake engine trouble to get my attention, or page me during my noon break because my non-existent girlfriend called.
Sounds clever.
Nah, just childish.
Something's wrong.
I bet someone pulled up when I began.
Who would do something like
Same people or
sound?
Nah,
What happened to the wind rudder?
it got holes in it and ripped on the way here.
Just so you know, I can't repair it. I'll have to replace it.
For an expert, you sound pretty damn incompetent.
Do you have a second fuel hose?
The top is loose. Can't you just clamp it? You must have some clamps in that toolbox.
I'll think of something. Do you take on passengers for the return trip to the power plant?
Nah,
And how can I get there then?
everybody's got to get by on their own. Think of something yourself.
I will. See you later. A swamp boat. That could be our... No surprise the hose doesn't fit. The top is completely worn out. I hope this works. Ha! It clamps the top of the hose to the tank. Not a permanent solution, but good enough for now. It holds.
Wind rudder, exhaust pipe.
Looks like something got stuck.
Вероятно така ще.
Well, that's one useful fish hook. Aha! So that's the problem. A snake got stuck inside the exhaust pipe.
Замя.
Is it dead?
It couldn't have survived in there. Why? Are you afraid of snakes?
Take the evil thing and throw it away. Far away. That's all you need to know.
Добре, добре, запазваме.
Poor
ръката.
thing.
Не. Добре. Сега. Wind rudder.
The wind rudder is in tatters. The tarp fits perfectly.
Да.
Now I only have to fasten it.
Цък.
Ha! No outside-the-box thinking and wild improvisation for once. I can just use the staple gun with the tarp and... I'm done. Wish it were always that simple.
Не знам какво става. За какво така изчезва постоянно.
That should hold for now.
Май свършихме всичко.
What's up?
I've fixed the exhaust.
I know. I saw it. Stay away from me with that thing. I hate them snakes.
Sorry. I replaced and fastened the wind rudder.
You don't have to tell me I got eyes.
Don't you get bored watching experts at work all day?
That's my job. It gets interesting when one of them experts does things I don't like.
I'm glad then that our collaboration turned out so well.
Sure.
I made a screw clamp from a screw and a tin plate, and I managed to clamp the top with it. It should hold for now.
I don't give a damn how you did it as long as you did it.
Well, I did.
Fine.
The boat is ready.
Then you're not needed anymore.
You are welcome. Glad to be of service.
Not a step closer with that beast.
I just wanted to show her to you. No reason to shoot me for that.
Oh, yes, it's a very good reason.
Пари.
Stop waving your tag.
Добре. Правихме им лодката. Мога ли да говоря с другия?
Excuse me?
What's up, mister?
Have fun.
Добре, сега. Сега. Чакай малко. Добре. Така, значи. Горе вляво е червено сърце не свети. Долу вляво е лилавото. Това е огледалото. Нали? Да. И горе е кръста. Ето така. Някъде нещо. Бири, мири, плъг, млъг. Сега това... Добре, сега това какво ще стане?
Well, what do you say?
Is it...
Cross?
Is it clubs?
Wrong. You gotta take a drink.
Крос е клъпс.
Spade.
Как обаче?
Well,
Square? Rectangle?
do you even know what cards look like? You take a drink.
Добре. Значи, той успява... Те си мислят, де? Добре. Сейдж. Само, че... Ма не, той казва... Не, той казва клъп. Той казва крос, ама клъпс. Което до някъде прилича, да. Окей. Окей. Добре, ама това... Как да Как да...
Without the light,
Я. Как да стане наклонено? То може ли? Тук. Не знам дали може да го направим да не е квадрата, а да е диамант. Има ли тук нещо? Има плък. Плък. То пак изчезна. Плък. Плък. Играта май ще рестартирам. Чакай малко. Какво е това?
it holds something on the other side.
Ето това гледалото, човек. Ето.
Something moved on the other side.
Ето. Ето, сега ще го решим по-зелено.
It wasn't askew earlier. Must be because I removed the screw.
Дай да видим се. Тик.
Spades.
Well, what do you say? Could it be wrong? Well, could it be wrong?
Човек. Нещо не правим като хората. Не може тези двете да са хард, тъй че това трябва да стане някак се... Спейдс. Как обаче? Вече знаем, че може да им въздействаме. Как? Земята. Монетите. Той има нещо така по средата, я.
Two hearts. Side.
Стейпъл. Не. Това пирон тук от другата страна май има нещо. Аз се чуих какво има до всяко едно. Вижте, такива разни работи има. Чакайте малко. Ето го. Айде скрил. Яре, бе.
It holds something on the...
Яре, де.
Sounds like something toppled over.
Абе, какво е стана на играта, бе? Нищо много с багяс.
It must have toppled over when I...
Окей, айде сега вече няма толкова трудно да ни е.
Spades.
Айде, спейдс. Точно то е.
Well, spades.
Spades?
Right. I take a drink.
Така.
Diamonds.
Това беше.
Well, what?
Diamonds?
Right. I take a drink.
The guard is drunk enough now.
Така ли? Yeah.
Has Lady Luck left you?
No, she's just gone to get cigs. Why do you ask such a stupid question?
There's no reason to be rude.
Oh, really?
Father, stop interfering with our game. We're doing fine without you.
If you say so. Do you want me to open?
Well, that would be great. You can use the bottle.
May I?
Hey!
Calm down, I just...
Huh?
Another beer.
Keep it coming.
Само ли с хора? Не. Бе! Змията!
So different, yet so alike.
Как не се сетих преди малко,
Here, your keys.
I'll kick your asses next round.
I'll just put them on the table, okay? That was that.
Добре. Добре, и сега. Чакай да говоря с музиката. Музика...
Vince Svensson isn't dead. He's here with me.
I'm just repeating what the guards said. Bent Svensson is dead, and the algae is history.
None of that is true. Indes still has one specimen. We are here to save it.
Oh, Faye, you and your plans. Why do you still believe that this Svensson will be able to achieve anything?
Because I want to believe it.
Oh, wake up and stop dreaming, will you? It takes more than good intentions to save the world. You need to act recklessly. At some point, you'll go up in smoke, and no one will remember who you were and why you were here. No one will remember me tomorrow either, but at least I'll have given the world a future.
Stay away from the power plant. Wait for us.
Too late. I've just found the back entrance. Farewell, Faye. Over and out.
Salvador! Salvador, answer me!
We have a boat.
Oh, Bent, that's great. We have to leave immediately. Salvador is going to do it solo.
Is that a bad thing?
You don't know him. He'll kill them all of those who stand in his way, and maybe he'll even destroy the algae. Where's the boat?
Follow me. Excuse me, Mr.
Yes?
We would need the boat after all.
Why don't you come and get it then? Benny, where are you? We're having a situation here.
That was your plan?
It was only the beginning. Watch and learn. Aim and fire.
Go away! Get off of me!
Hurry, Bent, get in the boat.
Можеше да е малко по-сложен пъзела. Но окей. Харесаха ми тия пъзели.
Don't worry, we can make it.
Но това беше окей. Жалко за бъкчета.
Huh?
I said you shouldn't worry. The world won't end today.
It must be here somewhere. I can locate Salvador's radio transmitter on the other side of the river.
When did you say the reactor accident happened?
This afternoon. We have to hurry.
Маймун. Какво? Тук има нещо. Ага. Я чакайте малко. Така.